Welcome to the installation of the bookshelf model number 14008. As you can see, we start with the piece number 6 and number 7 in front of us, and whenever you can see a plastic ring like that, you're going to put in a screw. Okay, once you finish, you put them all about 5 screws on each one. One there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Now bear in mind, do not over tight or under tight the screw, just enough to touch the plastic ring, as you can see right there. Okay, so make sure you have it done exactly the same manner. Do not over tight or under tight. Now we do the same on the other piece as well, like so. Next, we put in the rail in like so. Now bear in mind, with the rail, make sure the rubber end is actually on that side, and without the rubber band should be facing the one on the edge with a silver ring like so. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to detach the rail. Now as you can see, the rail is coming into one piece like that. You pull this one aside like that, and you pull it over like this, and there is actually a handle. You just pull it lightly down and pull it apart, and now the two pieces should be like this. Now you keep the one with the handle, like this one here, away, and we put this one into the unit. Now remember, we put the rubber end, as you can see there, towards the place where the screw is, and the one without the rubber end towards the rim like so. Now bear in mind, we also line up the rail with the oval hole, not the round hole, oval hole, to the hole to be screwed in like that, and the same as on the other side as well, like that. And make sure it's actually centered in the middle like that, and we tie it in. Okay. Okay, as next, with the screw provided with this one here, we put in right in the center, one screw there, and also one there on the oval hole, and we do also the same on the other side like so. Next, we're going to put in this item number 8, as you can see in front of us. We also put in 2 wooden dowel on each side, one there, 2 there. Now bear in mind, when we put in the wooden dowel, the golden rule is to put in 60% in like this and leave 40% out like so. Now we'll do 2 for each side, 2 there, 2 on this side, and also 2 on the edge, and also 2 on the other side as well. Next, you can see this white panel there. We also put in 1 screw there in the middle, and also 2 wooden dowel on the side there, 1 there, and 2 on the side there. Now once you have finished doing that, we put in 2 locking devices in, 1 there, 1 at the bottom like that, 1 on the side, and 1 on the other side as well. Now bear in mind, when you put in the locking device, always face the arrow, as you can see there, towards the hole that actually need to put in. Like for example, this one here, the arrow must be facing this way for the screw to go in this way. So make sure it's actually aligned like so, and we do the same as the other 4 locking device as well. Next, we're going to put this piece in like so, like that, and once nice and tight, we use a flat screwdriver like that, and we lock it in, and we turn it in clockwise positions. Next, we start with the piece number 2, as you can see the red piece there. Now first, we put in 1 screw there, and also 1 screw there with this piece. Now we turn it over. We also put 1 at the bottom there, 1 screw there, and at the same time we also put 2 wooden dowel, 1 there, 2 there on the side, and we also do our 2 on this side as well, 1, 2. Now once you finish with this one here, we turn this one upside down like this, and then we're going to install it in like so on top of that. and we'll put it in this position. Now same thing, we also use a flat screwdriver and lock it in like so in the clockwise positions. And then next we're going to line up these two side panel, one there and two there. Next we put in 4 locking device in for the first panel, one there, 2 at the bottom, and we'll do the same on the other side. And we do also do 2 on the bottom layer. Now bear in mind also, make sure the arrow is actually facing towards the hole like that. Now with the side panel lined up like this, and we position in like so, like that. Make sure the silver side actually facing outside like that, and the other one is on the bottom, so it's the right position. And one is in the right position, give it a few light tap if needed like that, to make sure it's actually nice and tight like so. One is as nice and tight, and make sure it's actually nice and tight, and we start locking in by turning the locking device in the clockwise rotation, and we do the rest on the 2 in the back as well like so. Now once you've done that, make sure it's actually nice and tight, and we turn it upside down like so, and we'll put another panel to the top as well, the same manner. Now once you have lined up the other panel like in this position, and we'll give it a few light tap to make it sure it's actually nice and tight. Now once it's nice and tight, we use once again a flat screwdriver and turn it in a clockwise position to lock it in like so. Once you have finished that piece, the piece should look like so. Next we turn the piece upside down like that, and we'll install in the legs, 1 there, 2 there, 3 there. Now with the legs there, we're using a small screw like that one there to put it in. Now bear in mind with this procedure, we're using a 25mm screw there, as you can see, to put it in. And we do this procedure like so. First we put in the screw that side there like that, and we also put in like that, and we turn, and with the Allen key provided, we tied it in to make sure it's nice and tight in that position. Next we're going to put in the drawer. As you can see here, these are all the pieces required to put in the drawer. Now we got a piece number 9, which is that one there, and number 10 on the side there. And we also got the piece number 5, which is a white piece, and also piece number 4, which is a one side white and the other side red. Now remember, we're putting in all the screw in wherever you can see the plastic ring. So for the first panel there, we got 2 there, 2 there, and the side panel we got 2 on the side. And also on these other side panel we put also 2 on the side there. Now also with the side panel we also put in 2 wooden down the end, and this side here we do also 2 wooden side as well. And for the last one, for the back of the panel of the drawer, we also put 2 wooden down on each side there, 2 there, and also 2 on this side, and we also put 4 locking device in, and also 2 on the other side. Now first we're putting in the side panel like this. Make sure the groove is actually running from side and joining to the side there, so we can put a slide later in. Now lightly tap, and we also put in the other side like so, in this manner. As you can see there, the groove is actually running smooth from end. As you can see that the drawer there, the screw there is actually running from end to end, joining there and there, so you know it's actually correctly installed. Now next, once you make sure it's actually nice and tight, now once it's actually everything nice and tight, we lock in all the red button in a clockwise position with a flat screwdriver. As you can see there, make sure it's nice and tight, and then we turn it in the clockwise rotation to lock it in, and also same on the other side there in this manner. Next we turn upside down like that and put in the sheets in like so. Now bear in mind, make sure the bottom sheet is actually lined in and sit inside the groove in before you put in the top bits. Okay, now so this position like that. Now we also line up in the groove. Make sure the groove is actually lined up in the bottom as well like that. Okay, before we lock it in. Now here we also put in 2 locking devices on the side there, 1 there and 2 there, and we also do the same for the other side, 2 locking devices as well. So 1 there and 2 there, like so. And make sure the front bit actually sit inside the groove with the sheets. Make sure it's actually lined up. It's quite important that you have the sheet inside the groove before you tuck it in like that to make a nice fit. Once it's nicely tight, we use once again with a flat screwdriver, turn it in the clockwise position to lock it in, and we do the same for the other side as well. By now the throw will look like this. Now we're going to put in the wheel knob in. As you can see, this is the knob you need to do. You put the screw in this position, and also the wheel handle requires it in like that. Now here we put in the handle in this manner. Now a good tips, make sure when you are tight in the screw, it's a bit quite important, do not over tight it, just enough to tight it in. So pay particular attention to put it in slowly and just enough to hold it in, but do not over tight. If you do over tight, the doorknob would crack and actually not good at all. So make sure you just enough to tight it in only, do not over tight. Next we turn the drawers in the sideway in this manner and we put in the rail in. Now make sure the rubber end, as you can see there, must be facing that way, and without the rubber end must be facing to the back, and we do the same and for the other side as well. Now in this case here we're actually using the one with the oval hole there, which is the first one in the back and the second one in the front there. Now make sure when you line up, this one here is actually in the middle, and tight it in firmly like so. Okay, and we do the same for the other side as well. Now next we assemble in the draw in this position. Okay, now we put in the draw line up like that, and make sure the 2 rails actually meet each other like so. So once you finish install like this, put in the draw in and put a few run like that. If it doesn't go smooth, put a few tap on the side that you think is uneven, like so, or like this, and then run a few more run and until it's nice and smooth. Then you're happy with that, so it's ready to go for the next step.